episode of Kingdoms. We're back. We're back for another one. And I've done a little bit of work between episodes. As you can see over there, got a little outline of a bridge that I'm working on. That's kind of where I want the village to start. But before I get started talking about everything, how was your day? My day was pretty good. I took a day break between recording the last one and now I'm working on this one. So yay! I streamed yesterday, so thank you to everyone who tuned in to there. I work on my Nordic world on stream, and so I really appreciate anyone who tunes in there because that's the only place I really show it. And link will be in the description for my Twitch. Thank you. Anyway, so I haven't done very much between streams besides plan out that bridge over yonder, as well as start a little farm just so I can get some food because I've kind of run out of steak here. I'm kind of eating berries now, so I mean that's pretty important. Today is dedicated to making this area look pretty. That's all I want to do. I just want to make it look nice. So today is the day we add a lot of vegetation. That's why I've been farming up a lot of these sweet berries. They act as a really good decoration, as well as we're gonna make some custom trees, and that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna start cutting down these trees and adding my own custom ones, just to give it a starter little view and see how it looks, how the aesthetic is gonna look for the rest of the build. So I'm really excited, personally, and I hope you are too. So I'm actually gonna, I know it's been a very quick intro, but I'm going to go on into time-lapse mode, and we're gonna do a little time-lapse of this landscape over here, and maybe, just maybe, we can start to get to other work on other things, like maybe some villager stuff, or anything really. I still need to decide, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There's a bridge in the background. Anyway, thank you very much, and I will see you after the time-lapse. Bye! Okay, so I was investigating. I was working over here. Let me just show you where I am. And I was investigating some of these zombie noises because there's so many zombies if you can't tell. And let me put my shield on. I discovered that there is a zombie spawner right here. Now I'm not going to go over to it quite yet because there is also a creeper roaming around in there, but that is really cool and also really scary and terrifying. So for now, I'm just going to mark this. I'll come back to this later, but we have a zombie spawner directly underneath our house. What do you think? It's crazy. As for this, I'll get to this in a minute. But first, I'm going to talk about what I did up there. Be right back. Okay, so now that we're on here on top of said cliff, I want to talk about some of the things I did during the time lapse, which you just saw. And here they are. First off, the biggest 2 pointers is the custom trees. Actually 3. There's a skinny custom tree right here, made out of fences. Funny enough, I've never really made one of these before, so I was kind of going with the flow on most of these, but it turned out all right. It turned out pretty good, I'd say. In terms of other stuff, I also added these little bushes around here. Lots of sweet berry bushes for lots of berries. You know, I think they're a great decoration, so having a lot of these is good. I added a lot of ferns, a lot of grass, as well as these little rocks over here, which I think are actually really kind of cute, if I'm going to be honest. And I might as well put that right there. And we can, yeah, we can do with this there. I'm just gonna do this one thing. There we go. Okay, enough. So a lot of this was just adding vegetation, making the place look nice, because honestly, I think that's really what completes a build, is making the surrounding area around your building look nice. Unless you're in a city, in which case your surrounding area is a bunch of other buildings, so yeah. Anyway, I have some mushrooms and things in the darker places over here, but I've also created this little path with fences and lanterns and granite, for goodness sakes, and all that jazz. This is leading down towards this village area over here that I want to really get started on in the next few episodes. And I think today is not going to be the day where we make our first building, unfortunately. I want a little more time to brainstorm on ideas and things like that before I get into that. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a raid, a patrol out there somewhere in the water. I'm just gonna leave those guys be for now. I'm just gonna leave those guys be and farm potatoes. I'm gonna farm potatoes. Like a good old farmer I am. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now that we're on the topic of this stuff over here, I've decided that the first thing we're going to build here is a farm, or a small little farm. I think I want these to be dedicated to different things, so I've split it in 2 so far. This will be potatoes over here, and this will be wheat, I think. I think that'll be just a fun little touch to add here. Just something nice and fun, and a nice kind of unique way to add it, because I'm making use of cliff waterfalls, which whenever I go past these areas and I see all these waterfalls on the sides of cliffs and stuff, I think it's really cool, and I think making something involving and surrounding that is actually a really good idea. So here we are, and I think it's going to turn out great. I just need to do a ton of potato farming. This might be a shorter episode than I expected, but I am going to go mining after this and see if I can find some diamonds just to get us started, and a lot more iron because I'm going to need it. Oh god. Anyway, I'm going to work on this farm, and I will be right back. So here we are at the finished farmhouse. I moved my microphone a little bit closer to my face if you can't tell, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I spent some time just thinking of a few ideas. I changed around my texture pack a lot, so now you'll notice I have a lot more default textures than non-default textures, except for the sun. It's still circular. I like it. So I have my wheat farm here with a smaller waterfall coming down with some sugarcane because I feel like it would be a good touch. And I have a little rock over here, which I think is just kind of works with the cliff face, and I have more over here. So potato farm, I didn't want to add sugarcane on this one. It just felt unnecessary. So we have this large waterfall coming down, and we have these rocks that come up and just add a little bit of depth to this waterfall. Just make it look a little bit nicer and give it that real aesthetic I want. Now, I was thinking about just leaving you here for this episode and just not doing anything else, but I feel like I can't do that. It's too short. I don't have enough stuff to put into a decently long episode, so I will instead cave in and build my first building, and I think I'm going to build a farmhouse right here, and I'm going to go on a little bit of adventure to get some dark oak, because I really want to use that for some of the roof, and I will be right back when I do that, and I will show you little bits of progress as I build the house. So I will see you later. Bye! Well, I've managed to find a swamp next to a dark oak forest, so I guess that's kind of complementary, hand in hand. Maybe I can get some easy slime when I'm farming some dark oak. I think that would be nice. Also, I found a, ooh, that's a little loud. I found a village, and I managed to grab 2 diamonds and some diamond horse armor, as well as some emeralds, from the blacksmith, and I was very happy after that. I must admit, I was very, very happy. So I'm gonna grab some dark oak, and then we'll be back to get it to work on the build. Ah! What? Oh my god! Uh-oh. I was not expecting these guys. Oh! What are they? Oh gosh, that scared me. Back away. Alright, I think I'm gonna go around these guys and head to the dark oak forest. And then I'll be right back. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm back now, and I've got a basic idea, a little layout here of what I want for a little farmhouse, which I've decided to make. And this will be our first building in the village. So I think I want to go with a dark oak and spruce kind of vibe here. I think it would be nice, and instead of going for all spruce logs here, I want to go spruce planks like so. And I'm going to take these dark oak logs and use these more as a pillar than anything else. So let's put this on my offhand. Keep thinking zombies are going to come for me, but they're not. So we're going to slowly but surely build this up. Like so. I'm not gonna have the entire thing on camera, but I will be showing this little bits and pieces of it as I go. So first off, I'm gonna leave these 2 open because these are going to be windows, and this is a door. So is this a window? I'm gonna make this a window right here, and then that's all the windows we're going to do. I want this back half to be devoid of windows, except for maybe here. I'm thinking here could be a good window. I don't want too many windows, I just want a decent amount. So we're gonna go ahead and build up this dark oak just a little more, and I think after that we should be kind of set. Okay, I have finished the build. I have finished the build officially, and I put a lot of thought into this farmhouse. And the first time I've done anything in this style, so I was really testing out a lot of the palettes, and I actually fell in love with this little oak. This like oak log, regular oak log right here. And I think it just fits perfectly with what I was going for. You can see it along these sides over here. Also, I have a water wheel. It's kind of rudimentary. I need to figure out a better shape for this, but for now, this will work. So yeah, I've got this oak texture over here. And no interior yet, but it's a work in progress. But I think this turned out really well for a small, daunting little farmhouse. I've got a little attic. I got room for a little attic in there, and I think that would be pretty nice. I might raise that up 1, just to get a little bit of height on it. But I think it's looking really nice, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And I'd say now we officially have a completed farm. But there is one more thing we have to do. And hold on, I gotta grab this from my chest real quick. Small blip there, but I just died. I just fell off the cliff again. It's happened twice now. But we're back. We're fine. I lost 5 levels. That's fine. I'll get them back later. That's enough. Anyway, what I really need to do is take some leaves and decorate the side of this over here. Just give it a nice little texturing, little coating. Maybe that's a little too... Oh, forgot to use my shears. A little too much there. Just a nice little covering of leaves. Just to give it a bit of flavor. Go like that, and maybe that. I think this is going to look really nice. I actually want to go like that, maybe, and then we can go ahead and get rid of this. Yeah, I think this looks nice. Yeah. It's a nice little vine wall, I guess you could say. Of course, that means mobs can get in, but who do I care? What do I care? It looks nice. Eventually, I'll have this place lit up enough where I won't have to worry about mobs. But for now, I think this is going to be majority of the area, except I'm going to pop something in right here, and boop, there we go. Just what we needed, some trees. Some trees. 1 tree, 2 tree. I see trees. Many trees around here. Yeah, so I added a few trees in, just to give it a bit of aesthetic, just to see, little blunder, just to see how it felt with all these trees in. I think I really like it. I'm really enjoying it, and I think this turned out really well for our first building, and I'm really excited to see how this entire village is going to turn out. Oh, I'm just pumped. I'm just pumped and motivated to make this village, and we have farms now. I'm slowly but surely replacing these this wheat with carrots. Slowly, very slowly, because I managed to get a few from a village when I was out looking for dark oak wood. Hello. He's gone. Potatoes are going really well. I should be able to get a constant supply of baked potatoes, so that's good. And I'm thinking now that we have potatoes and carrots, we should be able to start maybe in the next episode making some animal pens. I think that would be great. But also, I have a few things I need, like a storage house. I need, well, first off, maybe a house. That would be great. I do have the starter base up there, but a house would be nice. Basically anything we can make. We can make a lumber mill. I've considered making a lumber mill up here. I think it'd be kind of cool, kind of secluded out of the way. And it's up here in the hills with all the larger trees. I think that would be nice. But overall, I have a lot of things on my plate, and I'm very, very excited to see where this is all going. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked it, please subscribe and like, I guess. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.